It is a mistletoe market takeover at Camp North End this weekend. Tim Miner with Charlotte is Creative is here this morning, along with your friend Dag Nabbit, Wesley. He's like, that's not really my name, but we couldn't say the
for today.
For today, it's Dag Nabbit. But those of you who know Wesley, you know it's something else, but we couldn't say it on TV.
If you know the name, you know the name.
You know the name. Hi, fellas.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks for playing Christmas Sweater Day. You're like a nice candy cane.
No, I'm sweet.
Wait, were we supposed to wear Christmas sweaters?
That's just normal?
I just threw this old thing on.
Oh, that's nice. You're so good. Tim, tell me a little bit about Wesley.
This is a treat for me. There are a few artists in Charlotte that I admire as much as Wes. Dag Nabbit, Wes.
Yes.
He puts on the best events and brings in artists from all over the city. And this weekend, it's the $100 Art Fair, which it's its second year. 50 artists are having work on the walls of Camp North End in the famous Ford building, and all of them are $100. This is the time to get in on artists that are popping, their careers are about to bounce, and like to get this work at this price and support them is a big deal. I used it last year. This is a piece I bought from Garrison Gist and Carla Erin Lopez. I bought more pieces for my daughters to start their art collection. I just think it's a great way to dive in and really see everything that the Charlotte art community, visual art community, has to offer.
Yeah, Wes, it's such a good idea, and that price point is so smart because if you want to start collecting art, that doesn't seem like such an investment, but boy, what a difference it makes for the artists.
When we initially started the $100 Art Fair in 2018 at the Old People's Market on Elizabeth, the goal was to introduce new people in the community into the joys of art collecting. We all have this idea that art is pretentious. It takes tens of thousands of dollars to get started. Right. But we have a lot of great talent here in the city, North Carolina and South Carolina at that. And I just wanted to break that barrier and get people comfortable with the idea of purchasing artwork. And this has been a vehicle to do so.
Yeah, and you know, I've known Tim for a long time, so he'll say to me, this artist is up and coming. If you want to get one of their pieces of work, get it now, because in 5 years, you're not going to be able to afford it. And that's what people are going to find here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. We've done a wonderful job of curating some of the best talent that I know. A lot of these artists have the experiences of being in galleries such as the Elder Gallery. They've done shows at the Mint, they've done shows at the Gantt, and they're only growing. So if you really want to invest in yourself, I'm the artist, invest in yourself, I advise you to come to this show now. Get on the cutting room floor.
I am not going to let you walk out of here without talking about your art. You are a very prolific artist in Charlotte, and I'm going to let Tim brag on you for a minute because he's done a lot of work in the city that is iconic. I mean, what hasn't? Yeah. What haven't you been, worked on? I mean, one is I think the one everybody knows is the Black Lives Matter mural. Dag Nabbit was like absolutely essential to making it happen and put down the first stroke. Like we didn't know, we were standing there on the street, didn't know if it was going to get shut down or stopped or whatever, but once he put down this big yellow stripe on the B, it was on. And for everything, FOMO nights, just the community that he's created through Black Market Charlotte, along with his partners Will and Garrison and Carla. I mean, he's got work right now that's reminiscent. It's kind of spins off of Romare Bearden at the Mint Museum Uptown. That is unprecedented for local artists to get that kind of notoriety right now in a museum. Then you can go see him at work up at Camp North End. It's remarkable. Do you sometimes think, like, you walk into the Mint and you're like,
Every time I walk into a museum, I'm like, wow, I should not be here.
Yes, you should.
Who okayed this?
Well, you should. You wouldn't be if you shouldn't be.
Oh, thank you.
When you created the space, I mean, I think what's really remarkable is, I mean, right now we're used to visual art having a moment in Charlotte, particularly with local artists. That would not have happened if you hadn't come, challenged the system, and created spaces for artists, particularly artists of color, to collaborate, to kind of coalesce, learn, collaborate, and then challenge them and challenge the system to get, to change and really champion what you're doing.
Well, do not miss out on this art fair. You can go to Camp North End. We'll put all the information up on the screen. We're also going to put this on our website. If you want to share it later today with friends who you think might benefit from this, again, it's in the Ford building at Camp North End. 50 local artists. All of the works are $100. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the way to get the last minute gifts that everyone will remember.
Also, one piece of advice real quick. If you choose to come out tomorrow, please Uber. Camp North End is going to see close to 10,000 people. Don't get stuck in traffic. Uber there. Shout out to the Black Market family. Go see my cousins at Goodyear Arts for Nutrient Rich. Out.
See? He's in
Hey,
everything.
I'm gonna let you. We're gonna leave it right there. But that is a smart idea. I'm gonna walk back over here. But that is a smart idea to Uber, because yeah, these days at Camp North End where they have all of these events and the mistletoe markets and now the art fair, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievably busy.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, it was
Thank
good.
you.
It was very good.